Welcome to the Elements of Spirit for the week of November 12th, 2017. This is the reading for the element of Earth, which includes the sun signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and VIRGO. Coming to you from, so cool. Coming to you from Diocletian's Palace in Split, Croatia. Y'all. So, ether affirmation, I love you, I love you, I love you, to yourself, to others, making it a practice. I love you, I love you, I love you. Well, I can't censor this stuff. So, your existence is proof that Earth loves you. Please return the honor. Okay, so there's this realization in this about how these buildings we erect, this building was erected by, Diocletian, Emperor King, Centurion. He claimed he was the son of Jupiter, right? Cool, why not? But there's this sense here of the earth element being so predominant in all of these stones and arches and, vomitoriums and whatnot. And in imagining the elements, right, and the way in which the elements grade from the earth to the water to the fire, which kind of transitions between that liminal space of water into the air as it's feeding off of the oxygen, right? And then all of a sudden, we're in the air. It's the lightest, least particles, farthest apart. And then suddenly void, space, ether. Do you see what I see? So this idea of the earth kind of being the densest, most stable element, all of these stones and rocks are made of the same stuff as the earth underneath. There's water in them, sure, fire, right, from the heat or from whatever was used to create the stone, the pressure, air that's eroded them, or air that, that blew layers of dust onto each other to make sedimentary rock, whatever. So there's all the elements in it. But what struck me just now was sitting here how all of these buildings are just the natural continuation of the earth below. So at the beginning of your read this week, your existence is proof that earth loves you. Please return the honor. Is just to say, our bodies, yes, they're made of mostly water, but this element of earth, which is so connected to gravity. I mean, great game on this new iPad, which I had a while ago, but which I forgot, called Alchemist's Phone. You get to combine elements. You start the whole game with earth, air, water, fire, and not ether. They call it science. There's all these categories that you can use to combine elements and play with alchemy. And it's funny because when you combine earth element with earth element, or let's say you combine earth and water, you get mud, right? Super fun. When you combine earth and earth, you don't get rock, you actually get gravity. I think that's pretty cool. So these rocks, as earth element, are naturally attuned to gravity, more so than water, which is attuned, but which can flow in all sorts of ways if there's enough force behind it. Air, not as confined by gravity, right? Fire needs something to burn on, even though the actual element of fire itself consumes the fuel. It needs the fuel to burn. The element of fire is less restrained because it vibrates faster than water but slower than air. So point is, if the earth is the natural outcropping, or if the buildings, the rocks, these creations are the natural outcropping of the earth and are affiliated and share affinity through gravity. You and we as earth creatures, but especially you as earth element creatures, also have this natural affinity towards gravity, towards pure being in material form, just towards like existing rock. And so the idea is your existence is proof that earth loves you, because we are, but especially you earth beings, are the natural outcroppings of the earth's presence. Earth times earth equals gravity. Put some earth on top of that, you get a building. Put some earth, men and women around that, and their gravity in the building creates, the fucking world. So in this case, your existence is proof that the earth loves you. Please return the honor. Oh, so I'm seeing you holding the earth and doing this mantra to the earth. And there's almost this feeling that if you spend this time, there is this feeling that if you spend this time loving the earth, I love you, 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 I love you. It puts you in this state of gratitude, which you are naturally attuned to. It increases and enhances the affinity. Wow. Okay, so then I'm also getting a hit from something that happened in Medjugorje yesterday when I was visiting this shrine there. I happened upon this group of people who were praying at the 10th station of the cross, because on the way up this mountain, again, earth element, all the way to the top where this incarnation of the Virgin Mary appeared in 1983 and all these miracles happened, and a whole story. Look it up if you don't know about it. It's really cool. But we stopped at the 10th station of the cross, and these people were praying, and I prayed with them for a little while, and then the leader of the group said, Mary, Queen of Peace, pray for us. Mary, Queen of Peace, pray for us. Mary, Queen of Peace, pray for us. And I just started saying it with her, and I burst into tears. Not because it wasn't even emotional. It was like I felt the need for this prayer and the need for the guns as big as Mary, Queen of Peace, literally the Queen of Peace, to help us. Not even to help us, to literally pray for us, to say, can you please bring some peace to us? We need you. We all need you. So the idea here is that as you guys go about loving yourself and others and sharing that love and expressing that love, remember that fire sign was all about fucking go out there around the world and just tell everybody you meet how much you love them and be yourself and burn as bright as possible. For y'all, it's if you need to be quiet, if you don't want to be telling everyone this and that, just say it a lot more. Say I love you a lot more to yourself, but then also say it to the earth. I love you, I love you, I love you, so that you shift into that space of gratitude for your body, for your being, for your existence, for your gifts, for your genius, for your service. I'm is there another practical application of this? Because I know my earth bras and sisters like some clarity, some practicality. Okay. I thank the earth for myself. I offer myself to the earth. Okay, so there's your affirmation. I thank the earth for myself. I offer myself to the earth. So gratitude followed by giving. I thank the earth for myself. I offer myself to the earth. The idea is if this can hit you in a bunch of different ways, so I'll be interested to hear how it vibes with y'all. I thank the earth for myself. I thank them for my I thank the earth for creating the atoms and the elements that have made my physical body, for nourishing my mother and father to the point where they could not only conceive me and express me, but also continue to nurture me through the earth, my physical body. The consumption of that physical food and water and milk and creates the energy which allows me to feel so strongly and think so clearly and align so beautifully through my will to all of these beings and all of these experiences and all of these moments. All of that is, and I thank the earth for myself. So I'm just saying, it's not just your spiritual self, it's your physical, and it's not just your physical self, it's your whole self. The spirit, mind, and body contained within this. Spirit, mind, and emotions contained within this body. And then there's this offering of yourself to the earth. And I'm reading this in two ways, maybe you've got more. First is, my sense is you might not feel like offering yourself so much to the earth and to the people that you meet this week and telling everybody how much you love them. That's okay. Put your hands on the earth and tell the earth the same thing, and it will come back to you. And you create this cycle, which may, through this honoring and this gratitude for yourself, which may create enough energy so that you can actually go and do part two of what I'm saying here, as I offer myself to the earth, which feels a bit more open-hearted, high-minded, altruistic, service-related, high heart chakra related. If you know how to offer, there we go, thank you guys, physical resources, which include time, energy, and money, right? Thanks to my teacher, Anne Reith, for always reminding me that. I always thought budget and resources were about money, because that's how I was raised. But no, value your body, value your resources, value your time, value your money, value your energy, value your body, value your resources. 6 of one, half does the other. All the same resources. So the idea is if you are up to offering yourself to the earth, go ahead and do that and thank the earth for giving you that self to offer. Return that favor, return that love, share it, exchange it, enjoy it. And if not, then simply offer yourself to the earth through declaring your love. I love you, I love you, I love you. I thank the earth for myself. I offer myself to the earth. It's like a very closed feedback loop, like closed circuit TV, that should yield some energy, some power, some juice. So check it. I gotta end because this is the end of the readings. And there's like a whole tour group situation that's going on around me now, so managed to make it through these readings today here at Diocletian's Palace. Thank you for joining me. I will not see you next week on the 19th, as I will be in the monastic community of Mount Athos, but I will see you either the following week or the week after. We'll see how my jet lag is coming home. My intention is to be back by the 26th after Thanksgiving, but we shall see. Okay, I love you so much. Have a beautiful week. Bye.